Hello, I'm Sokan and welcome back to my third channel McDonald's review video. Today I'm in one of the weirdest countries, at least as far as McDonald's goes, because I'm in Switzerland, and although this is the most expensive McDonald's in the world, that seems to cater to an entirely different audience, I want to get back to the price later, and first of all mention the fact that we are in the middle of the biggest city in Switzerland, Zurich. It's got over 1 million inhabitants, but yet here in the middle of the city there is a McDonald's play park style thing, you know, the thing for kids, kind of crazy. It's a 3-story McDonald's, so there's an elevator, someone just popped out and saw me doing the intro there, and yeah, it's really bizarre as far as the actual restaurant decor, how it's intending to be, and I think that is reflected in the prices, which we're going to get into just now. So yeah, what's the deal with prices in McDonald's Switzerland? I believe this is the most expensive in the world. It's the most expensive of any I've been to, and to put that in perspective for you as to why it's so expensive, a cheeseburger, the most basic menu item you can get here, is 2.5 Swiss francs. The Swiss franc is roughly 1 to 1 right now, very close to 1 to 1 to the dollar, so $2.50 is the cheapest item I could find on the menu, besides like some carrot pieces. If you want fries by themselves, it's €3 for the small and then like 4 for the large. If you want a drink, it's a similar price. It means that a Big Mac meal, a good indicator of like, you know, like an average McDonald's meal, right, is €13 for a large meal. It is absurd here, and with that in mind, I spent €17 on the smallest McDonald's review video, which is a chicken fan burger. It's called the Fan Burger, and I was like, does that mean like McDonald's fans designed it, or is it like fan, like, you know, like they blew something all over it? I'm not too sure, but it's the chicken fan burger. It seems like it will be quite good, as well as the quinoa something burger. I was just like, you know, I don't know how you can say quinoa healthy, gluten-free, etc., but that's what this is meant to be. And then also a mango frappuccino, which actually I'll dive into right now. So this is the worst €3.50 I think I've ever really spent. I keep trying to go further into that, but you know, it's going to get better. There's going to be more flavour in that, but that's just not happening. None of that's happening. Ooh. That is a brutal frappe. So it's not the same as the frappes from, I think it was Paris we last saw those in. It's not the exact same, and they're double as expensive, and I'm not a big fan of them. And look how tiny they are too. Again, it's a big price difference, big difference in how it's kind of perceived here. Next up, we've got the McDonald's chicken fan burger. Oh, actually, I think I'll like this. I'll go for the Big Bang quinoa burger first, because I'm assuming I won't like this. But you know, assumptions is what killed the cat, right? Or curiosity, which is basically assumptions. So as you can see, this is what the burger looks like. It's got a big, I assume, quinoa patty in there. We got some lettuce, some tomato, a heap of mayonnaise, and maybe some curry sauce or something. I can't really properly tell what it is. It has a distinct smell like that. So let's go for it. So that was curry sauce, and it was delightful. But it overpowered the rest of the entire burger. Like legit, all I tasted was curry sauce in that mouthful. Let's give this another whirl if I don't get mayonnaise all over my hands. It doesn't really taste of anything. I think they put so much sauce in there because there isn't really flavour to everything else. So tomatoes and lettuce are great, don't get me wrong, but their flavour's enhancers. There's like a friend in there I have somewhere. There's something great in this burger. I feel like I'm searching for it, and then I'm just not finding it. It's like this big call out, like, where are you, where are you? And
ciao!
the honest answer to the question of where are you is, I just don't know. I cannot find it. It's a good burger in the sense of like, it's super healthy, it's less than 500 calories. If I had this in my local McDonald's and I was like, I want McDonald's, but I also can barely eat because XYZ reason, this might be the burger for me. But I mean, it just isn't great. It's like a very average burger. And when you're paying $6 US, well 13 for a meal I think it was with this, it's one of the cheaper burgers, but it's like still, when you're paying that much, you don't want to come away thinking like, I searched for a burger, I didn't get one, and I guess my belly is slightly fuller than it was before. So super good because there is a curry burger. Like, curry is a good flavour you don't see enough in burgers. Bad on most other things. YouTube video, yeah.
Can I look in camera?
Yeah, sure, yeah. What's your name, man?
ADG motherfucker with them. Yes,
Sorry?
What's your name?
Andrew Andrews.
ADG with the Andrew.
Wait, tell me one thing quickly. What's your favourite McDonald's menu item?
Hey, ciao, brother.
Good to see you, man. I have literally no clue what just happened there. But that's the cool thing about YouTube being more recognized, I guess. Like, even just sitting here in a McDonald's, just eating alone, by a play park apparently, they're just like, hey, YouTube, and they maybe said some bad things. I need some German translators, or potentially another language, who knows, it's Switzerland after all. But let's dive back into the McDonald's review with the chicken fan burger. I mean, I did just meet some YouTube fans, so maybe this is their favorite thing. They didn't answer the question very well, I know, by the way, but this looks like it is chicken lettuce, shredded lettuce, which is the superior form, if we're being honest. We got some cheese, we got some tomatoes, and then some mayonnaise, again, everywhere, so it's gonna get my hands. It's gonna be awful. So let's just dive right into this one. That is good. That is a good mixture of flavors. It's a pretty standard mixture of flavors, if I'm being entirely honest. In retrospect, maybe being right next to the elevator was probably a bad idea for the video. But yeah, this is actually a solid mixture of burgers. It's one of the best chicken burgers I've had in a very long time at McDonald's. Because it's really hard to get like interesting chicken flavors. Like, it's all basically the same, right? Bit of chicken, bit of mayo, bit of lettuce. But somehow having just the tomato and the cheese, maybe it's a lot more mayo too. I think looking at how much it's seeping out there, it might just be them having a lot of mayo here. But it's really good. But I think the overall conclusion here is it's absurdly expensive. It's not really a McDonald's. McDonald's isn't really McDonald's in Switzerland, is my point. It's so expensive that it goes out of the range of the budget and into the mid-range, which admittedly if you live and work here is different. But if you're coming here and you're like, okay, I need a budget option for this time to try something kind of familiar just to get me on my feet or whatever, I don't know if this is the perfect thing for you, because if you're spending $13 US on a meal, that's the same as you'd spend on, like, you know, a mid-end, almost close to the high ends elsewhere. And especially if you've got like multiple people, it loses the price point, but then it gains a lot of other things. It's really nice in a lot of other ways, but then also seems to be very sauce-based. So flavor's different, price point is different, restaurant is different. Can you still call it McDonald's? And the answer is yes, because that's how international companies work. But it proves that even in the world where you feel like everything is homogenized, like everyone hates cities because like, oh, they're all exactly the same. But this burger right here, the chicken fan burger, shows them maybe that's not true in the slightest. It's the same, but it's different. And this is the most the same of the most different thing. And that thought probably made some sense. This was the weirdest video I've ever recorded. I do not look forward to editing this one. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this third channel video. Most awkward I've felt in a while, so I'll see you.